sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington. We don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night he can be the top 170-pound fighter.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one, and when you watch him in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's punching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots at you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back you up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. So the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division. Leon Edwards, that's all eyeballs on him. Tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Wow, well, this arena is absolutely deafening. As you might expect, Leon Edwards has finally signed on the dotted line, welcoming the challenge of #1 contender, Colby Chaos Covington.
Colby Covington long has been 1A in the welterweight division. He was not able to get past Kamaru Usman. Leon Edwards did that. Covington talks, but ultimately his success is rooted in his ability to compete. He's a phenomenal wrestler, he has great cardio, and he hopes to impose that on Leon Edwards, the champion. But if you learn anything in London, it's very difficult to take Leon Edwards down.
All right, so there it is, first takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these takedowns. That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to do it in practice opposed to doing it under the lights. This wrestler is next level.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Covington.
Oh, he hurt it bad with the jab.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses. We're working that jab lands. Big clinch position. Watch him start to hang. Try to gas his opponent out by hanging on his head.
Missed with that attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, big elbow. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Nicely done as he lands a kick to the leg. Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Covington. Well, we told you about that hook. There it is. Big elbow there, lands. Yeah, left hook found its target.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Effective jab there by Edwards. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Covington gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Not about the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, pretty good handiwork on the feet there from Colby Covington. Doesn't get enough credit for the striking, but it's certainly on point tonight, champ.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, right into mouth.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Changing the position. In the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Covington's right back to the full mount here. Yeah. 30 seconds to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Covington.
He's got to be careful here. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it.
Edwards is in half guard. 10 seconds now in round one.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Good. All right, your takedowns were great, though. I want more of them.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men, stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go with the start of our second round. Leon Edwards.
Ready.
And that man, Colby Covington. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in the zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool at the beginning of this round.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Huge left hand. Beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No. He's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Covington starting to land. Big right hand there. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes.
Covington's now dealing with a cheek cut. Nicely timed hook to the body for the champion.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on them.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Edwards' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, another takedown for Colby Covington. Disguised it well, didn't telegraph the entry, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Very difficult guy to control once he gets top position, DC. Now inside the closed guard. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been...
Covington's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
starting to get deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Covington's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, what a kick. What a fight so far. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now, is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this coveted champ.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Pretty good straight punch there by Covington. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, effective strike there by Covington. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, how good is that jab by Edwards? Oh, nice left hand there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Edwards is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Uppercut lands.
You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Edwards gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going, throwing them in bunches.
Push kick there to the body. Covington's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side?
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees for the body.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate after exiting the clinch. Clean punch right there. Well, these fighters did not come to play defense. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Covington's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call him the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long before it starts to impact the breathing. Not a good spot to be in here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that victory.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're blood.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Shade decades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, buddy.
Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready. Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Edwards is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
There's a levitate lift.
Making all these shots count. Oh, big shots from the top.
He passes to half guard.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does that?
Right there, the center blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. There it is again. Look at that.
Edwards' cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Covington's in half guard. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that's...
Could be the beginning of the end here. Dean steps in.
Wow!
How about it? So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so Colby Covington at his suffocating best tonight, and his opponent just couldn't take it there at the end. Covington, your winner by TKO.
A lot of times the guys wilt under the pressure of Colby Chaos Covington. Tonight, that was on full display as he wins the fight by TKO.